Hey guys, welcome back to another TnT video. How I end up in a Kentucky sandwich, and once again it's always June, starts in June, and this year was kind of different because we aren't doing it every week. So here's a little bit of the course stats. Distance 1.38 kilometers, 4 meters of elevation, and we're running about 2 minutes per lap, and the race is about 30 minutes plus 3 laps. For the ride stats, I averaged 228 power, max 1354, average 182 BPM, maxed out at 199. It was hot out, and let's talk about it.
It starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
And as I count us in there, we're going to go through a little bit of fast forward here through the first lap so everybody can get a track of it. So the wind is actually, we've got a tailwind through this section here. It's pretty much a four corner with a little chicane in it, and this start-finish straight is a headwind. We'll hop to the first little bit of action here. So lap 3, first 2 laps, everything's chill. Gabriel, my teammate, goes off the front on lap 3 as we're heading into lap 4. And I kind of just sit up, let him go. My beautiful wife on the e-bike, who likes to come out and race with us, which is awesome. She starts pulling him back, and I'm giving her some shouts here. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, show now.
Make him work. So
Make him work. Make him work.
Yeah, you hear make him work. Just want to make sure that the Paducah boys are working to bring this back, and that somebody from Southern Illinois is not going to bring this back. I knew it was coming back either way. It's early. Once again, it's a 30-minute plus 3 lap race for lap 4, and a few corners later through the S's, Gabriel gets brought back. But however, I've learned from Jeff Linder is if your teammate gets brought back and there's an opening on the downwind side, you just take that and give her the old beans. And here we go. Yeah, I just go and attack over top and hope Gabriel can hop on to the Paducah boys' wheels and kind of give it a rip. Obviously, Austin's there, just right on the wheel. So, not that big of a deal. He goes back to the front, and let's make him work. We hop to the next slip. Gabriel 1 lap later sends her again. Love a good sender. Austin goes after this one. Nate's with us. Hey, what am I missing? All right. Checking in with him. Hey, you cool with that? You cool with that? Are we cool with this? Is that what's happening? Answer your question. No, it's not cool with him. He wants to be up there in the pack, and he was going to not just let that roll off. So a little bit later, we're kind of catching, but it looks like Austin's pulled through and now has a little bit of a gap on Gabe coming through the S's. And I don't know, this is where I messed up. You guys let me know. You guys, the teammates, let me know if I messed up here, because you're about to see what I do, and there's a high probability that what I did was wrong. Instead of getting on the front and just dragging this back, I do this. Now keep in mind, I knew I wasn't feeling good today, and I just wanted to get across this gap. Going hard for a long period of time wasn't going to happen. And essentially we make it across. I make Nate close the last little bit, but they realize it's them versus me. Now I'm in a Kentucky sandwich for the rest of the thing. We are 8 laps in, and here comes the attacks. Here comes the speed ups, slow downs, speed ups, slow downs. And I didn't realize something until I started re-watching this, is every single time Austin got to the front, Nate would attack. And which is fine, but Austin never attacked, so they kind of lost their number advantage, and you can see it just here time and time again. Austin will just kind of roll through the front, and then Nate will attack. Austin's there on the blue bike, Nate's on the gray bike, and you'll just see this over and over and over again. So I was more kind of curious as to how the hell this happened. Nate's been training for Leadville, so punchy probably isn't something he's been working on, but he is a really good sprinter, so not really shocking to me. I put in a little dig here after catching Nate, and then Austin comes by, which is fine. I don't care. I'll sit in the middle. And I sit in the middle. Nate goes again. And I didn't realize that it was just Nate going over and over and over again, which kind of makes it 1v1 with Austin being domestique. Which is kind of funny. I don't know if they were really banking on Nate here, which I'm guessing they did. I was not feeling super well. Here I go, attacking over top of Nate. Because sometimes the best defense is a good offense or something like that. They catch. And I think it was actually this lap that I knew that I was going to be in a pretty good position because I just attacked. Here goes Nate again. I'm able to close the wheel. And I'm not having too many problems closing the gap. And I was like, oh, I may actually be in a good position to bring this home here. Needless to say, I go right back on the wheel. Austin's at the front, which means you know exactly what's coming within a few seconds here. Nate goes up the left side, I think, here. Yeah, right side. There you go. Goes up the right side into the tailwind section. Always a good time to attack. Because whenever you have a tailwind, everybody behind you has to do the exact same power as you do. So, obviously, I'm ripping here. Just trying to catch up, do the thing, close the gap. Everything's chill. And you'll see here in just a second, Austin's back on the front. And we lather, rinse, repeat this for 30 minutes. It was pretty brutal. The first few laps were chill, but it was pretty brutal that, you know, every time Austin went to the front, Nate sends another one. Just a few corners later. And this was my fault. Watching the video back, I should have jumped on that a little bit earlier, but hey, I jumped on it as early as I could. Able to close it down in just a few seconds here. And off we go. And once again, Austin's back on the front. Nate goes again. So this was my entire 30 minutes. Now, had I done the right thing, or done what might have been the right thing, which was drag Gabriel, Nate, and Nate back to Austin, and we run this out as a 2v2, this probably does not happen to me. Actually, this probably for sure doesn't happen to me. We would probably each mark a person and call it a day. With me probably marking Austin.
So it's been a fun team time trial with you guys.
Here I am chirping.
Time trial with you guys. Oh, you guys doing all the work. That's really what I needed to do.
Yeah, so a little bit of thanks for letting me just sit on. It's been a great ride, blah, 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 blah. Nate goes to the front. Life's good. But yeah, it would have been me marking Austin, Gabe marking Nate. Off we go. But here we go. Bell lap. Let's watch this whole last lap play out in fruition. So once again, I don't want to be last into the last corner. So I figured Austin was going to take this like huge pull for Nate because Nate's a better sprinter. And as we're going through the tailwind section, life's good. Austin's a real small guy, so he gets real small, and that sucks if you're trying to enjoy the ride behind him. The wind by this point in time had kind of chilled out, so it would be a left or right wind here, and I'm still trying to tuck shelter on the right side of him. But apparently, I was talking to him afterward, and apparently he said, I'm going to send it on the last lap to Nate, and this was him sending it, which is good. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was kind of a free lead out for me. I don't know how many watts we averaged here, but it was probably something in the 300-ish range. And we're ripping, having a good time. And I'm just, like, waiting for the other shoe to drop, because at any point in time now, Nate's going to come by me, and it's going to suck. I'm a little offline here. It is what it is. Here in two corners, you'll see me take a weird line, but it was really so protecting the inside line here because it's the last straight. So Austin goes kind of outside. I protect the inside line. But I don't really want to come by him because there's no point. We're still a quarter of a lap away, so like 400 meters away. I'm not doing that, especially not with the headwind. And then all of a sudden he just sits up, and I panic, obviously. I don't know what the hell to do. We're a long way away, and he's sitting up. So I just get us to the corner and take a sprint. And I am digging with everything in my life, and I finally get my first win over Nate. It's been a good time. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you guys later. Bye.